AgGrid, as well as providing what is undoubtedly the best JavaScript DataGrid on the market, also produce a first-rate charting package. And in fact, over the last few years, AgGrid's charts have got better and better, and the combination of the two we think is unbeatable. As AdapTable, which is our AgGrid extension, we often get asked what we provide in terms of supporting AgGrid charts. There's a lot, we have lots of kind of features, but I thought I'll show a few here, which are kind of the ones that are most commonly asked in demos. So the first is whether it's possible to save charts, because in AdapTable you can save all sorts of stuff. And the answer is yes, and it's very straightforward. So for instance, if I create a chart quickly in AgGrid, let's create a grouped column chart. Let's call that demo. So you can see a little pop-up comes. It'll ask me if I want to save the chart. I say yes. I will call that demo. I can now close that. And whenever I want in my charting toolbar, I can see all the charts I've created and I can choose to see them. And obviously there's no limit on how many. Another question is whether it's possible to see multiple charts. Let's go full screen and you can see that better. And the answer is yes. In AdapTable, we provide the ability for you to give us what we call charting locations. You can define where they are. You can have them in any part of your application where you want. And a recent innovation allows you to have multiple charts in each location. And obviously you can have multiple locations, each with multiple charts, to make it very easy for you to save, find, and group charts. Another question we get asked is how does charting work with calculated columns? Because these are additional columns that are added to AdapTable. And the answer is they work exactly the same way. So if you look at this example here, we've created a calculated column called total PRs, which is basically the sum of open and closed PRs. So this column here is not a column in the data source, it's an AdapTable calculated column. And we've also created a chart using the name and our total PR charts. And what that means is if I now update one of the uncommon columns in the calculated columns expression, not only will the calculated column update, but so will the chart. So for instance, let's change this view from 224 to something huge so we see the difference. And as soon as I press enter, there we are, we saw this value change, and hopefully you saw the chart change as well. So charts work with calculated columns as well as they do with any other columns. And finally, while we think AgGrid's charting is first rate and we highly recommend it because of the way it's so tightly integrated, we do know there are we have many users who use external charting packages, and we're asked if AdapTable supports them, and of course it does. So again, let's go full screen, and here we are using HighChart. So if I select these cells, we've added this custom menu item called Show Charts, and if I now want to see this as a HighCharts pie chart, then obviously I can. So there we are, charting in AdapTable, lots of ways to make your user's experience just that little bit better. As always, thank you for watching. If you'd like to learn more about charting or anything else in AdapTable, please get in touch. We'll be delighted to give you a personalized demo or provide you with a free, no obligation trial license so you can try out AdapTable for yourself. Thank you for watching.